What is up, guys? Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing fine today. Today I'm going to guys show you my GF build, DPS build again, but this time it's going to be for the Iron Vanguard, not Sword Mastered. Let's get it going. So I'm using the same gear as Sword Master, just that I have my reinforced body and legs as power now, no defense. I have upgraded my rings to Ring of Brutality and Ring of Power, so I got those up, and I switched my shirt and pants to Warrior Gemmed for more power. I'm still rocking the Orica set, same artifacts, same everything. For your managed artifact, this time instead of going to Sword Master Strike, because we're not using that, I have Curching Sword for more healing. And on my shield, I still have the Shield's Warrior Wrath and Combat Advantage. I got those wraps for that 2700 power. Everything's power, the same thing as my Sword Master. My stats are a little bit higher now, but your strain wants to stay still all the way. All your points on strength, all your powers and charisma for that combat advantage and companion, your strength for your damage. Right now what I'm currently standing at 38,000 power, 10,000 crit, 1,700 combat advantage, 12,000 defense, 4,000 deflect, and like about almost 1,000 lifesteal. Those are the only things that matter. Everything else you could get up if you want to. My critical chance is at 34%. My severity is at 83, but with this build you kind of hit constant crits. My resistance at Nord is at 33, which is not that bad. My damage resistance at 43%. And yeah, my life steal is at 2.4%, but you could get high, you'll get that higher with your companion. That's what I'm rocking. This is my feet section. It's almost the same as my Sword Master, but in this case we're using Reinforced Surge, all 5, and we're not using Mania's Impact. Also this time we have 4 points on Iron Vanguard and 1 point on Taking Measure. Now the difference is also, instead of using armor, we have that shield resurge, which is also great, but it's just those feats that are different than my other build. My boons, you can check those out. Everything power crit as always. My dread, for the dread you want to get the endless for healing. When you steal life, it has a chance to steal 3 times as much. But everything else is power, combat advantage, crit, some lifesteal if you want to, some regeneration. I'm just going over the boons. I only unlocked 1 so far for this campaign. My companions have changed, well, only for 1, but I got them all now to legendary. Aircon, increased damage to targets not at full heal by 5%. The fire one, once they're lower than 50%, you do 7% more damage. You still get your lion for that radiant weapon. I got the Durder, gives you the deal 10% more damage based on the percentage of damage you have taken. And now I have this guy, I forgot, I think it's called Guild Master or something like that, but you deal 4% increased damage, which is more power. It's always fun, you know. My mounts still the same as my Sword Master, except at this time I got Cavalier Warning. Whenever you activate a mount's power, you get 10% more power on all your stats, pretty much. Power, recovery, armor penetration, crit, defense, deflection, regeneration, which always that's a bonus. But you can get these if you want the same ones, just everything that raises up your power. For my powers, I'm using Tide of Iron. For my wills, it's Tide of Iron and Crushing Surge. For my dailies, I have Vigilance Mace and Endowment Strength. For my personal, I have Temple of the Fallen. You do 5% more damage. People that are controlled to your power. And I have Shields Warrior. When you block, you gain 1% increased damage. Stacks up to 5 times. For my encounters, I have Into the Fray. Always, before you use any other encounter, use Into the Fray. I got Fronting Surge for your feats. You know, that's what we're gonna be using. Inverse Surge keeps them down for an additional seconds. Enforced Threat, always using that one also. So after you use Into the Fray, use Frontline, and then hit that Enforced Threat, you'll be doing a lot of damage to enemies. Whenever you go into single target, or you go to the boss, switch it for Nice Challenge in Griffin's Wrath, but always keep your Into the Fray, and you'll be doing extra damage. You'll be hitting those nice crits. So this is what I'm standing at when I go into battle. I will show you that right now. I still stay at 57 damage for my companion. So you're always going to use that shield so you could take 10% more damage. So yeah, you can call in your mount. Vigilance Mace, Into the Fray, Shield, Enforced, and look, you pretty much hit crits most of the times. 117 just with the shield. My power, I'm at 60 power. My critical strike goes up to 25,000. My defense just goes up by 2,000. My armor penetration goes up to 6,000, which is nice. My lifesteal goes up to 4,000 because of my companion. So now I'm sitting at 71% crit. My resistance ignore went up to 62%, which is nice. My damage resistance just went up a little bit. My lifesteal is at 12%, and this is a nice build. So every time Into the Fray, Shields, and Force, you'll be doing nice damage. And every time you just want to go into single target, make sure you're fighting the boss. Go to your powers, Griffin Slash, switch for that, and then such a Nice Challenge. So for that, Into the Fray, call your mount, do your wheel. Oh shit! This is a Night Challenge, and then the 3 heavy attacks, and that's how you do massive damage, like we seen also on in the intro. So make sure check out the build. If you like it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, PM me if you need any help or something, what to get, and yeah, see you guys on later.